The thief who kidnapped the boy saw one of the policemen in the street. So he left the boy beside a large wall. Then he ran away. A kind man was working in the orphanage, saw the kid crying and holding small bag. He took the boy to the orphanage to live over there under his care. The boy, who was just 3 years, got the name Santu. He was a lovely boy, and he has lived over there for 15 years. When he lived in the orphanage, he worked as key maker, and he lived in a poor house with some young men in a single room for 2 years. Three of the young men offered him some money to work for them as he can open any door easily. Unfortunately, they were some thieves. One day, they offered him to steal all the money of a wealthy man who lives in another country in his palace lonely. They just asked him to help in opening the gate, then he will wear them out to have a lot of money to be rich enough. While Santo was waiting them to finish the robbery near the gate, they could steal all the money, then they intensively beat him and ran away with all the money. He sadly returned home and slept that night crying. In the morning, a gentleman who was a lawyer came to the poor house to ask about the lady who owns that house. When the lawyer saw Santo, asked him about the lady and asked him also about why he looks very sad. He said, "I don't have money and I am very hungry." The lawyer was very kind. He offered him to have a meal in some restaurant. While they were eating in the restaurant, the gentleman asked him for a help to prepare a funeral of an old friend who the gentleman works for. Then he put some money in his pocket. After an hour, they reached to the place. At the place, Santo felt shocked when he found out that the palace is the same one that he helped the bad thieves to rob last night. As they entered the palace, the servant came and said that before the death of the old man, he had left his will to give it to you, sir. When the lawyer opened it, he found a half of a boy's photo, and a will says that all my money goes to my missing son. At that time, the boy shouted, "I'm his missing son. I have the other half of my old photo in my old clothes bag. But I am bad son. I helped the thieves to steal my money, to steal my father's money. I'm a bad man. The fact is, you have to work. Don't hasten having money easily in wrong ways, or by robbery, by theft, by drugs dealing, by harming others. You have to know that your sins will come to you as it goes to the birds on the trees. Just think, just work, just struggle. Be honest in your work. Don't deceive or cheat in your work. As Muslims, we believe that Allah forbidden the robbery and the theft and all the bad ways to get money. He ordered us to work hard, to work honestly, to work sincerely. Never lie, never deceive, never cheat in your work. Be honest. Even if you are working alone, keep in your mind that Allah is watching you. So you have to fear of Allah. You have to be good man. Assalamu alaikum.